One of the strengths of this laboratory is it will have the capacity to work with stem cells of all kinds.
There's definitely not any of this in a regular high school anywhere, but the wealth of opportunities available, whether you take them or not, it's comforting to know that everything's there.
There are many biotech-related jobs that are opening up in this state. The whole stem cell initiative is going to create even more. New Jersey has always been sort of a home for many big pharmaceutical companies.
There's something coming called a flow cytometer, which is absolutely vital to my project. If you stain cells with a certain molecule that will bind to a certain other molecule, and you attach kind of like a fluorescent tag to the stain, you can see how much of that molecule there is. So basically you can manipulate cells and then see what the effect is on molecules inside of them.
What the Bergen County Academies is trying to do with this research curriculum is we feel that we'll be leading the curve of stem cell research in the state of New Jersey. We are the medicine chest capital of the country or the world, and our students will be well prepared to join into that in their outside endeavors.
So for the research project here, we're using embryonic carcinoma cells from mice, and my project specifically is trying to differentiate them using various antioxidants.
The way that E. coli acts is by attaching to the lining of your intestine to cause urinary tract infections or to cause kidney problems. And so it's been said that cranberry components help to inhibit this binding. And so I'm trying to show that the cranberry components will inhibit the binding of the cells that do line your intestines, but rather than in a human sample in a test tube.
One way is just to look under a light microscope and see if the cell structure is visually different. And another is to use all of these antibodies and markers to mark the cells.
So we're trying to expose the students not only to the mechanics of doing research, but to, stimulating creativity, thinking like a scientist, and to the actual, day-to-day life of a scientist, what it's like to be a scientist, what it's like to work in a lab. The great part about it is that, what are we manipulating? We're not trying to sell something to somebody. We're not. It's not business per se. We're looking for the truth. We're trying to figure out how things work, how things are put together, how we can manipulate life itself in some ways, and how life is put together. Once you get it under your skin, I think it's the best environment in the world.